welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you so much for being here. Today, we're just gonna get ready together and chitty chat, kitty cat. We're just gonna have some fun. I have been really stressed about work lately and I feel like, you know, you've probably been stressed about your job. This job is definitely not without its stress. And I just want to have fun and do my makeup with you guys, and we can talk about all the things that have been going on, some stuff that's in the works that I'm really excited about, and just like what's been going on in the creator world. I got this new strawberry pore smooth blur drops from Glow Recipe I thought we could try out, as well as a few new shades of blush from Nude Sticks, and then I wanted to try out at least one of these blush oils from Exa Beauty. Lip oils from Exa Beauty. I don't have a ton of new stuff right now in terms of makeup, which is fine, but we'll just sprinkle in what we can. I'm actually going tonight with my husband to the library. The library is hosting a fundraiser sort of gala situation. So my husband is a member on the junior board for the library in Nashville. So we're going to that tonight. So it's only 2:44 and the event is at 6. So I need my makeup to last pretty long tonight, so I'll probably build in some powders into this look and we'll just see where we end up. So if you are new here, I would love to have you subscribe. Like I said, my name is Rudi. We talk about skincare, makeup, we do vlogs, we do get ready with me's, we do hauls. It's pretty much old YouTube with new makeup. Copyright you guys for that one, and I would love to have you subscribe. Okay, so I actually just filmed a little campaign for In Beauty Project, so I already have my primer done. I used the face glaze from In Beauty Project and then the Bright and Tight eye cream. I used them both to just hydrate my skin not that long ago, so I don't feel like I need to add another layer of hydration. I might just add a little bit of a spray to the face to add a little bit of something. Just a little something. This is actually the Kosas serum spray, but I broke the bottle, so I had to buy a different bottle. It's a nice mist. I got the bottle on Amazon. Guys, I have not washed my makeup brushes. I don't even want to tell you. I don't even want to tell you because I've been too busy and it's my own fault. It's my own fault for saying yes to so many things and like trying to do so much as to why I'm busy, but I just feel like it's a long story, but basically if Rita and I are gonna have kids in the next few years, which is like our plan, I feel like I have to say yes to everything job-wise before then to like get it all in and have all the experiences that I can have. You know what I mean? Let's just do a little catch up. Okay, I have been obsessed with wearing the Summer Friday skin tint as my foundation lately, and I'm looking in my foundation drawer and I'm like, no, there's nothing in there that I'd rather wear at this moment. So I'm gonna use this. I love this product. I actually had lunch with Summer Fridays or a team member from Summer Fridays while I was in LA, and it was so fun and good, and I loved getting some tea. Okay, I don't have all the tea, but I'll just say like y'all are gonna be happy with some of these upcoming releases from the brand. Basically, I'm stressed right now because I've just said yes to too many things, but I'm also trying to nurture my personal life. So we're going to Sarasota at the end of next week for my husband's grandma's 98th birthday. And like that is something we definitely want to go to and like be a part of and to celebrate his family. And so before that, I of course was like, well, how many things can I fit into my job before I have to leave? And now I'm at the point where I'm filming something every single day and I want to make sure that everything that I put out into the world is authentic. So I take a long time to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't just make a video and post it and hope that it goes well. Like I put a lot of work and thought into my ideas. So just like other jobs out there in the world, this one can be stressful at times and I'm definitely feeling it, which is why I just wanted to turn on the camera and talk to you guys. But I have a lot of fun stuff coming up in the works with different brands and also just in general for myself. And it's stuff I want to talk to you about. I can't quite talk about everything yet, which I used to freaking hate when people would say that because I'm like, why even say it? But one thing we can definitely talk about is that I am going to be making merch. Let's talk about merch. I never really thought that I was a merch type of girl. Also because I haven't been sleeping very well because I was in LA and now I'm back in Nashville and the time zones have changed up so much. I've been using, you see that? Guys, the weather today, insane. We've had like 60-mile-per-hour wind. Look at me. We've had like 60-mile-per-hour winds today. I'm not even kidding. It has been absolutely psychotic in Nashville, and It is the 1-year anniversary of the tornadoes that came through. No, not 1 year. It is the 3-year anniversary from when the tornadoes came through Nashville and literally destroyed this city. Not like the entire city, but a lot of neighborhoods, including my own. I actually have a picture of the tornado on my Ring camera. I'll pop it in. Yeah, crazy. So not exactly the best day to have bad weather, but anyways, I'm using the Ulta Beauty Under Eye Brightener. It's a pink stick, and I feel like it's a good consistency where it doesn't like pick up underneath your concealer. It's just dry enough, but it's not too dry that it doesn't swipe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna use an under eye corrector, I need it to be almost like a thick paste, like something that's gonna really stick to that area and not just blend away or like blend in with my concealer. I want it to like truly make a difference. So I've been testing that one and I do like it. I feel like it does definitely brighten, but I've also realized that like a lot of the darkness I have under my eyes is just my genetic face. Like, you see these right here? That's not like from being tired. That's just the shape of my face and the shape of my eyeballs. And I just have like more deep set eyes. So that would require me getting filler to fix that, and I have no desire to do that. So we will stick with under eye brighteners. I've also been trying to pull out some of my older products and like, you know, like I said, shop my stash when it comes to makeup that I already own. And because I don't have a new concealer, I'm deciding between these two, which I will say are not inexpensive. These are both expensive options. This is the Dior Backstage Concealer, and this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. I bought these sometime within the last year, and I reviewed them, and then I put them away. And like, I gave them really good reviews, and it's absolutely crazy that I don't use them more often considering how much I liked them. So I definitely want to use these and use them up. So I think today I'm going to go in with the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer. So a little bit about this product. I don't think I'm going to buy it again because it's a actual brush tip. You see that? Like, it's actually a brush like you would use with a makeup item, and it makes such a mess in the hole here. And also when you lay it on its side, the product like seeps out. It's one of those products that you would need to have basically standing up, and that is just not how I store my concealers or my makeup. I store my makeup laying down. So it hasn't been good for me in that way, but I kind of like how precise you can get with the brush. So I'm definitely gonna use it, and I'm gonna use it up, but it's still not my favorite thing. And also I'm using this brush from Tarte that you guys ask about a lot that I freaking love. It's from their By the Sea collection, which I think is getting discontinued. Kelly has a video on this, Kelly Gooch, about how this line is probably getting discontinued. So of course, everything I like gets discontinued. I don't know if I have like bad makeup luck or if I have bad taste in makeup, but why does everything I love get discontinued? Maybe I'll do a video on that. My like favorite discontinued makeup. Ugh, such a mess. So yeah, we're going to Sarasota for Mima's birthday, and I don't want to work while I'm there, just like anyone else who is going on vacation. They take time off of work, which is so hard with my job. Like, taking time off of work is taking time off of being present online, which the algorithm does not like, and you basically get punished for it, which is super shitty and is just the truth. And I knew that going into this job, that like, you know, being online and being present is kind of what you have to do all the time. Basically, I traded in a 9 to 5 for a 24/7. Here's the coverage on that product, by the way. I think it's really pretty. I probably am gonna set this face with powder just because, again, I do need to have this last throughout the night, but I definitely need to pull this out more often. Again, it is really quite pricey, but it's got a good medium coverage that just sits very naturally on the skin. So that is happening in like a week. And then after that, me and my best friends are going to Florida again, but we're going to 30A, which if you don't know what that is, it's literally a highway. 30A is a highway in the Florida Panhandle that basically just has really beautiful beaches. And I'm going with my best friends from middle school, and we're celebrating our 30th birthday together, like jointly. So I'm really excited for that. And I can't wait to just spend some quality time with the people that I love so much in this world. But again, TBD on like posting and all of that. I'll keep you updated on what that's gonna look like, because I can definitely film while we're there, because I think it would be really cute and fun. I am using the Kosas Cloud Set Powder just to set a little bit under my eyes. I wish so badly this came in a mini. Recently, I have been looking for minis of all of my favorite products so that I can like make a travel bag that I don't have to like refill. You know what I mean? Like I just have a bag. It already has all my makeup and skincare in it, and I can just toss it into my like carry-on whenever I need. How amazing would that be? I'm like getting there. I have my Crown Affair hair conditioner and shampoo. I have Living Proof dry shampoo. I have a bunch of minis for my makeup, but there are like some products that I like really love, like this, that I don't think come in a mini, and that just, bothers me. I need a mini. Give me a mini. I love that stuff. It looks so natural on the skin, and I feel like it helps your cream makeup last without taking away all of the glow on your skin. And I mean, it's powder, so it's gonna mattify a little bit, but it still keeps a little bit of that natural looking glow to the skin, like you can see on my forehead. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to use this, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like in such a frantic mood today because, again, I'm sorry, I have so much going on right now. I forgot to use this completely. I'm sorry. We'll do another video on it. I promise, I promise, I promise. Sorry, I just got into makeup mode and it just like, I was like, that's a skincare product. I'm sorry, oh my gosh. For bronzer, I'm going to use the M Cosmetics bronzer, the Soft Sculpt bronzer, and this is in the shade Summer. This is like my favorite bronzer of the moment. I've just loved using this. It's the perfect shade for me. And I just like to put this on my hand and warm it up and then use my hand to put the brush in. Do you guys hear that? That's the wind. We've already had the power go out a couple times because of the wind. It's crazy. We also had a transformer blow in our neighborhood, so that's fun. Okay, so then we have to talk about another thing that's happening with work that I mentioned in the last video, but I feel like I didn't get time to like really talk about it, which is that I'm going to Coachella with Neutrogena. I know, you probably saw that and you were like, what the hell is going on? Trust me, I felt the same way. If you knew, last year I was a part of the Neutrogena network, which is basically like a group of creators who are ambassadors for Neutrogena for the year, and I went to New York with them. And it was so fun. I have a bunch of vlog footage from that on, I think it's on my shorts, but it's also on my Instagram and TikTok, which we'll talk about TikTok in a minute. They asked me to come back and do it again this year, and I was shocked. Not because I didn't think I did well last year, but just because I was shocked that they liked me enough that they would want to work with me again for a whole nother year. Like, that was so amazing and a great opportunity for me in my career. So obviously I said yes. And this year they want to take everyone to Coachella. And when I was told that, I was like, oh my God, immediately I was so nervous. I am a very anxious person, and in general, my body is very sensitive. Like, I don't do super well with traveling. I still love to travel and I still do it, but I don't do super well with traveling. My body doesn't adjust well to like temperature change, time change very naturally. Hence why I'm still like waking up so late, because I'm so tired, even just from the 2-hour time change in LA. So I was nervous about that. Anytime I've ever been to a festival, I've been like, I feel like I'm gonna pass out if it's too hot. Like I'm always putting the cart before the horse when it comes to my anxiety and thinking that things aren't gonna turn out well. Granted, the last time that I had been to a festival, I was not on Lexapro yet, and now I am. And since being on Lexapro, my anxiety and like the way I travel has gotten a lot better. So I decided to say yes, because I felt like, for one, I don't think it's gonna be a normal Coachella experience. I'm swatching stuff for you guys, don't worry. But also, like, I think that Neutrogena is gonna do it right. And I also know the team there very well, so I think that they will be understanding if I feel like I need to take a break. And also, I just feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's something that I wouldn't have done on my own. You know, so to me, it feels like a no-brainer. I'm going to do it. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to have fun at the end of the day. Few people I know going, so I feel like it's a chance to meet some people as well and just try something I've never done before. That's what we're doing this year. So I just swatched the 3 shades from the Sunkissed collection from Nude Sticks from their blush sticks. These are amazing, by the way. This is the shade Sunkissed, their original. I love this shade so much. It's like such a gorgeous terracotta. I've really been obsessed with this shade. This is Sunkissed Cool. Sunkissed Cool, yeah. And it's got just a slightly cooler undertone, but it still has that warmth to it. And then this is Sunkissed Pink. To me, it doesn't really fit in. I wish that it had a little bit more warmth to it. I don't really use this one, but I'm gonna use this one today because it's like the most perfect middle of the road sort of color for my skin tone right now. It's so pretty. So anyways, yeah, I don't know what that's gonna look like. I don't know what kind of people I'm gonna run into while I'm there. Like, you know, Coachella, and I'm going that first weekend. It can be a mishmash of influencers, and who knows who Neutrogena is going to have and what it's going to be like, but I would love any and all tips if you have them, if you've been before, if you know what it's like. I've already asked a lot of people on my Instagram, and I've gotten some good tips about what to pack. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes. It's a lot of walking, stuff like that, just so that I can be prepared and I don't show up with like no expectations and then actually pass out or something. So I do have about, a little over a month until then. So I need to start picking out my outfits soon, like really soon, because I haven't. I only have one outfit. It's this right here. I'll pop it in. It's like this denim set that I got from Mango, and I still don't even have the skirt yet. It's still being shipped. So I know that that's gonna look cute at least one day, and I'll probably wear that with like cowboy boots. And then the other days, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not like a Coachella girl. So, but I want to have fun with it. And I want to try and do something different and to feel fun for a couple of days and wear something I wouldn't normally wear without spending $1 million. So if you guys are interested in like a pre-Coachella vlog where we talk about what I'm gonna wear and what I'm packing and skincare and all of that, let me know. And then while I'm also there, I will do like little daily vlogs so that we can vicariously live through each other and talk about going to Coachella as a 29-year-old pushing 30-year-old, which is not old, by the way. It's just older than the people at Coachella. You know what I mean? Think of me as a 29-year-old in a 40-year-old's body when it comes to festivals. Okay, for highlight, let's see, what do we want today? I don't know why I'm just really feeling like I should wear my Pure Nude highlight from Essence. This is such a good highlight, and it's like $4. And I want my highlight to kind of last throughout the night because, again, I have to be gone for a long time. So I'm just gonna use a brush that's kind of like, this is the Rare Beauty highlight brush, and I'm just gonna tap into that and lightly buff this into the areas that I would like to highlight. This is a really lightweight, like, glowy highlighter, but it doesn't have any glitter or shimmer, so you can really pile this on, which is what we're gonna do. So like I said, any tips that you might have about Coachella, let me know, and also the kind of content you would like to see around that, because I'm going to be with them for like a week. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna be in Palm Springs from like Wednesday to Monday or something crazy like that. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. So that is April. Then in June, I turned 30, crazy, and Reed and I are going to France for my 30th birthday. If you missed the times that I was around the time that I was getting married on YouTube, I didn't have quite as many subscribers as I do now, so I would assume maybe you weren't around during that time, but I have a video about the fact that we missed our honeymoon because there was, you guessed it, a tornado that came through Nashville and struck the airport, and we were on a plane and we had to get off and go home. So I have a video about that. I can link that down below and in the cards if you're interested in hearing that story time. So basically since then, we have not done anything together vacation wise. So we planned a really, really like bougie trip to France. We're doing the French Riviera, we're doing south of France. We're doing it up. We got a travel agent, which we've never done before. The last time we were international together was when we got engaged in 2019. So it's time. It's time. Because if you're a pandemic wedding person, then you also missed your honeymoon and all of the time afterwards that you would have had together as a couple, like traveling and doing all the things that young couples do. We didn't get to do any of that, so we're doing it up. We're also going to India together this year. Where are we at now? Okay, that's the highlight, by the way. So gorgeous and doesn't look like a powder at all. Let's do our eyebrows really quick and I can just talk about India. I'm going to use the Glossier Brow Flick and the Kosas Air Brow. I actually went to the Glossier store while I was in LA and I met the team and I got to do a little bit of work for them, and I'm actually going to be on their Instagram page soon. I'll keep you updated about when that goes live if you want to see it, but it was amazing. The store was incredible. I will pop in some pictures so you can see what the store looked like. Stunning. Absolutely so cool. I've never seen a makeup store like that at all. Also, my brows, oof, I have been using the Kosas Brow Potion now for, I don't want to say at least a month. And they're looking so crazy, but my brow lady was like, you need a few more weeks until we can laminate them because your tail is still coming in. So once that tail is fully in, you guys, I'm going to get a lamination and we can do like a Q&A on my Instagram or something to see how it turns out, because I am super curious because my brows are really like wiry, and they basically they don't go where I want them to go ever. So I'm really curious to see how we could shape them into place. So one of Reed's best friends is getting married in New Delhi, and that is in October in the fall. So we're going to that. I'm really excited. I've never been to India. I can't wait to be a part of an Indian wedding and to experience that and see what it's like, and just be in a part of the world that I never thought I would go visit. So not that I wouldn't want to go to India, it's just, you know, not something I had seen myself doing in 2023, and now that we are, I am so excited. And it is a long ass flight, you guys. It's like a 20-hour flight, so we'll definitely have to do some videos about that. Also, if you are in New Delhi, let me know. If there's anywhere I need to go eat or things I need to go see and do, I would love to hear from you guys, because you give the best recommendations for places when I go travel. Truly, like, so many things I've seen and done have been recommendations from you guys, and I love it. So needless to say, it's literally the beginning of March, and this year is already just flying by and has so many fun things in the works for me and for my job and for this page. And I mentioned last video that I am working on merch right now. I've got in sort of like my notes to the designer, and we're gonna see what designs they come up with. But I talked to them about it, and I was like, would you be cool with me sharing the designs as they come in to give my community the option to tell me what they like and what they don't like, and kind of vote for what they would want? And they said yes. So once I start getting the designs in, I'm gonna post them on my community tab as an image poll, where basically you can vote on your favorite one by just like a poll. And so keep your eyes peeled for that on your subscription page or your homepage. I'm also gonna post those polls on my Instagram, so if you follow me there, you'll probably see it there as well. But I just wanna make sure it's something that you guys are actually gonna like and use and wear. Obviously something I would wear as well. And it's gonna be probably a hoodie or a crew neck, and I'm gonna give the option for multiple colorways. And like, if you want a hoodie or a crew neck, you could pick which one you want. So it kind of gives you some more customization in terms of like color and how you want to wear it. Obviously gonna make sure we have the sizes for everyone. I want to make sure anyone who's interested can grab it, and it will probably be a limited edition drop, just because I don't know what the demand is gonna be. So we will see. And if you have questions or suggestions about the merch, please feel free to leave them in the comments or DM me. I am freaking happy to talk to anyone about it. I never thought that I would ever get to the point in my career where people would want to represent me out in the world. So the fact that that's happening is actually a dream come true of mine, and I just appreciate you guys so much, especially my YouTube community, because you guys were the first people I started interacting with online as a creator, and a lot of you welcomed me with open arms and have just shared so many beautiful things with me. And I just want to tell you that I appreciate you, especially if you've been here for a long time and you know my story and you've seen me grow and change. It just means a lot to me, and I love you, and I hope that I can give you something fun and cute to wear that you'll like. So we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. All right, I'm gonna add some faux freckles like I do with every single frickin' look that I do. Are you guys faux freckle people? Let me know in the comments. I feel like especially for summertime, faux freckles are cute with everything. Literally everything. But that's just me. I even wore faux freckles on my wedding day because I was like, can't do without. Simply can't do without. So speaking of YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, and those are the 3 places that I post content. I don't post anywhere else. So if you see my picture on, like, I saw somebody say that Octoly was using my photo, I don't post anywhere else. Those are my 3 posting places. Right now there is a bill going through that has to reach the House still, of possibly banning TikTok from everyone's phones in the United States. It's already banned on government workers' phones right now, so I'm kind of feeling like it could easily happen, but I know that it's gonna take a little bit longer for that to happen, to go through, so I'm not like so sure about it. Also, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of eyeliner on my tight line and my waterline. This is from Kulfi. I am testing out some of their products for a possible collaboration, because you guys know I love their concealer so much. I really like their cream blush as well, so I just want to test out some more stuff from them and see what the tea is. But anyways, so TikTok has been, and this is in the shade Cheeky Chiku, which I think is so cute. TikTok has been banned off the phones of government workers already. Ooh, this is nice. nice. This is really nice. Let's see if it's smudgeable. And I just wonder what's gonna happen to the app in general. So if you didn't know, ooh, that's pretty. TikTok is run by the United States, but owned by the Chinese government. And obviously the US government doesn't like that. And now that this is like going to the house, I've noticed a lot of creators starting to get a little bit nervous and worried about the fact that they make almost all of their money on TikTok. It's like their full-time job. I think about some big creators who will probably be fine if that happens. Like Michaela, most of her content is on TikTok, but if she started a YouTube channel, she would be fine. She also has millions on Instagram. But there are a lot of people out there who don't post on other platforms and their whole life is on TikTok. And that is why I've spent the last couple years really diversifying my content, because I know that nothing is set in stone in this world. I feel like YouTube is a place that it kind of is set in stone because it's owned by Google, you know? And I don't think Google's going away anytime soon, which is why I started my YouTube channel first. And that's something that's important to me, that I want to make sure I always have a place that you can go to and see that content. I feel like I should use a tubing mascara today. I've actually not been using tubing. I've been using these brown mascaras. This one's from YSL and this one's from Too Faced. They're both really gorgeous brown mascaras, but I feel like I need to use a tubing option today. I'm gonna use the Totally Tubular from Half Caked Beauty. I've really been liking this. It's a fiber mascara, which I don't totally love, but I do think that it elongates and makes the lashes look super fluttery. You just have to do it all in one swipe. Like, you can't add a second layer, but we will be trying this sometime soon, probably today for a TikTok, which is the Lash Dry Shampoo from MAC. I actually think that is a pretty innovative launch. I thought that was really interesting, and from what I've seen, it seems to work, so we'll have to see. But anyways, back to TikTok. So that's why I've spent so much of my time continuing to post on YouTube and Instagram, even though TikTok is where most of the marketing dollars are. There's the difference between those two. It's really pretty. My lash lift is almost gone at this point. Not quite, but it's getting there. And I'm not super worried, because if TikTok goes away, I do have these two other platforms to like rely on, but it does make me feel sad for a lot of creators out there who haven't spent the time to do that, because you really don't know when things are gonna go away. Like Vine, remember Vine? It literally just went away at the drop of a hat, and everyone from Vine went over to YouTube, and that worked for a lot of people. Like, it worked for the Vlog Squad. Now they're all YouTubers, but they started on Vine. I feel like a lot of people forget that, or they were like too young to know that that was a Vine thing first. But I want to get your opinion on it. I know a lot of you guys actually aren't on TikTok, which is another reason why I post on all three platforms, is that like I've actually found from doing polls that a lot of people don't use Instagram and TikTok if they're on YouTube, and vice versa. My Instagram followers aren't on TikTok. My TikTok followers don't always follow me on other platforms. It's like they are almost all separate people, which is crazy and not something I ever expected. But I think it is nice to have those three different audiences, just so that I have content that I can share with all of you without it being like the same thing on all three, you know? All right, let's look at these lippies. These are from Exa. Exa is a like smaller brand at Credo. These are new-ish, and I think the colors are really pretty, although I will say I'm more drawn to these top two than these bottom two. This is in the shade Seeker, which is listed as a sheer plum, and this is in the shade Optimist, which is a sheer cherry. Obviously, those are my favorite. This one's really pretty too, though. It's an iridescent shade, and I feel like people are really loving the Dior glittery lip right now, and I'm wondering if this would be close to it. Let's see. Let's do a little swatch. That is pretty. Let's see. I feel like that could be a good layering option for like a lipstick. There's that iridescent shade. See a little bit of glitter in it. Not too much glitter though. It could use more glitter if we're being honest. So let's try both of these on just to see. I don't even know if I'm gonna wear these, but I'm just curious. Again, this first one is in the shade Optimist. I like the doe foot. It's small, but it's still wide. It smells like cherries. Not a ton of pigment, which is fine. Okay, so here's the doe foot. It's like a tiny version of the Dior ones. Y'all wanted longer videos, you're getting longer videos. I hope you know that. All right, so here's the Dior lip oil in Cherry. And you can see the size of the doe foot and how it's the exact same shape, but one is much smaller. See? That's Dior, that is Exa. Same shape, just smaller, which I kind of like actually because it gives you more precision around the lip line. First impression is that the doe foot doesn't actually get very much on the product, so you kind of got to go in a couple times, which is fine. The texture is amazing. The texture is gorgeous. I really like the texture. It's like thick enough that it like is wrapping around your lips, but not so thick that it's like sticky. Feels really nice. It feels really nice. This is the color Optimist. Again, it's like that cherry, sheer cherry, definitely very sheer, but very wearable for every day. Let's try on the berry one next. This one is in the shade Seeker. It looks really dark, but I feel like these are super sheer, so I doubt it shows up dark. Okay, it's giving black cherry. Addicted. That is so pretty. I don't know what's up with me. I am loving a plum lip right now, especially one that like lets your natural lip color peek through a little bit. That's giving black cherry. That is super pretty. I like both of these. I'm not interested in trying on this fuchsia pink. Sorry. It ain't my thing. Should I? Okay, I'll try it on. It says it's a sheer raspberry. I don't know if I agree with that. No, that's just a hot ass pink, you guys. Look. That ain't no sheer raspberry. I have a ton of lip products like this, you know what I mean? But I still think this is a nice shade offering, and I think there is something for everyone in this line, but this one is the best by far. I feel like it would go with everything too and kind of like intensify a look. I really like that. Okay, last but not least, I'm actually going to use my Milk Makeup setting spray, the Hydro Grip. I just did a video on all of Milk Makeup's products if you want a breakdown on this brand. And this is definitely included as one of my favorites from the line. As you can see, this is, I think, the mini, and this is their Grip Set and Refresh Spray. This will keep your makeup on all night, plus with their Hydro Grip Primer, which I didn't use. But this setting spray is really great at keeping your makeup on. And whenever I use a setting spray, I like to take my brush, just like any brush, but like more of a dense brush, and just pat down my skin to really like lock it in. And also because I have peach fuzz along my jawline, and when you use a setting spray, your peach fuzz can get illuminated with the liquid. So if you have peach fuzz, try and just use a little brush and stamp it in, and it'll just help that go away a little bit. So cute. Okay, this is a very everyday look, and the thing about it is before we leave tonight, I could add an eyeshadow and kind of layer it on top of this liner, and it will look really pretty, which is probably what I'm gonna do because I'm testing a new eyeshadow. I can't tell you about it yet because it's not launched, but once it is, we will definitely talk about it. I think these blushes are so gorgeous. You will find a shade within their line that you like. They're really, really nice. And I'm excited to test out this freaking MAC mascara. Stay tuned. I'll probably post a short about this in the next week or so once I try this out in the next 5 or 6 hours. So I'll definitely post about that. Let me know if you have any questions about this makeup down below, and also if you have tips for Coachella or festivals in general. If you live in India and you have tips for me there, or if you've ever been to the south of France, like Saint-Tropez area, give me tips on that. Give me all the tips. And I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for always supporting me. I know this video was kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to sit down and give you updates because I felt like there's so much going on and coming up, and I don't want to wait until it's already happening to tell you about it because I am excited and I want you to know. So anyways, love you guys. I will see you in the next video really soon, and have a great week. Bye.